I want to come back to where we started the conversation and Jimmy Kimmel and your contention, perhaps, that these shows do lose money. You know, we just did a quick look. I mean, the show is supposed to be profitable, Chairman, not necessarily on advertising revenue, as you note, given ratings, but affiliate revenue, carriage deals, YouTube viewership apparently quite high. You know, again, I guess I just push back on the idea that these companies are keeping these shows on the air to score political points somehow, as opposed to because they think they actually make the money.
Yeah, look, we know for sure with more data coming out on Colbert that they were losing money. Happy to take a look more at Kimmel. Obviously, the ratings are where they are. They've been going through the floor. But again, this is a decision for local broadcast TV stations to make. Right. Are they going to lose their own advertisers because people don't want to be associated with that Kimmel programming? You know, again, we're talking about varied parts of the country with different values, and I'm pleased that Nexstar and Sinclair are looking to their viewers and saying, our viewers don't want this, and so we're not going to run it anymore. So even if it is profitable, if the viewers don't want it, you know, that's the ultimate judgment there.
And again, I had asked earlier about Fallon and Seth Meyers, but is the president's view that they should also be taken off the air, shared by the FCC?
Well, yeah, I don't speak for the president, so obviously, you know, he speaks for himself on that. Our goal and our obligation here is to make sure that broadcasters are serving the public interest. And if there's local TV stations that don't think that running that programming does it, then they have every right under the law in their contracts to preempt it. And we'll see how this plays out. But I do think that, again, we are in the midst of a massive shift in dynamics in the media ecosystem for lots of reasons. Again, including the permission structure that President Trump's election has provided. And I would simply say we're not done yet with seeing the consequences of that shift.
Well, what does that mean when you say you're not done yet, then? I mean, will you only be pleased when none of these comedians have a show on broadcast television? Or?
No, again, it's not about any particular show or any particular person. It's just we're in the midst of a very disruptive moment right now. And I just frankly expect that we're going to continue to see changes in the media ecosystem.
Well, Chair Carr, I'm not sure I want to do this or not, but should the government have someone who reviews the writers before the host says something?
No.
How would you be sure that the host is saying something that you would think is okay?
That's not up to me. The way this works is that the local broadcast station is supposed to be responsible for the content. So the check on that content is not the government. It's not me here at the FCC. It's your local TV station in Provo, Utah. It's your local TV station in Scranton. It's on them under the law. They're responsible for the content. They're responsible for judging whether they think it's in the public interest or serves the needs of their local communities. Not for me to decide, but I'm very pleased that they feel empowered to stand up to Disney and Comcast in the appropriate cases.
Yeah. Chairman Carr, always appreciate you taking the time, having the conversation with us. Thank you.